Hello, ladies, and welcome to our channel. The most powerful individuals are those who move in silence, allowing their actions to speak louder than their words. Sigma females embody this truth in every way. They are the architects of their own lives, designing paths that lead to success without the need for applause or recognition. While others chase the spotlight, craving validation and attention, these women understand that true power lies in subtlety, in the ability to influence from the shadows. They are not interested in being the face of the operation. They are the mind behind it, quietly steering the ship while the rest of the world fixates on the surface. Operating in the shadows isn't just a preference for them, it's a strategy, a way to maintain control, protect their peace, and ensure that their impact is felt, even if their presence isn't always seen. In a world obsessed with visibility, Sigma females remind us that sometimes the most profound moves are made behind the scenes. Number 1. They don't crave the spotlight, they control it. Fame is like that flashy car everyone wants to drive until they realize it comes with a manual they can't read. The smartest Sigma females understand that the spotlight is blinding, not illuminating. They don't just step back from fame, they sidestep it entirely. They know that once you're in the limelight, you're no longer just living, you're performing. Every move, every word, every glance is up for public consumption, and that's a level of scrutiny they have no interest in entertaining. It's not about being afraid of the attention, it's about rejecting the superficial game that comes with it. Why bother with the exhausting charade of keeping up appearances when you can get things done quietly and efficiently behind the scenes? These women are like the architects behind a masterpiece. They design, build, and innovate, but let others take the stage and pose for the pictures. Their satisfaction comes from knowing they pulled the strings, not from the applause. Fame demands a constant feed of your energy, time, and authenticity, and Sigma females aren't willing to pay that price. They're too busy crafting their next big move while the world is distracted by the glitter and noise. In a world obsessed with being seen, they choose to be effective. It's not about staying in the shadows out of fear. It's about mastering the art of influence without the baggage of fame. They don't just survive in the background, they thrive there. And when they do step into the light, it's always on their own terms, with a purpose that goes far beyond seeking attention. Number 2, freedom to make big moves without the noise. When you're in the spotlight, every decision feels like it's under a magnifying glass, with the whole world peering in, waiting to pounce on the tiniest misstep. The smartest Sigma females aren't interested in that kind of pressure cooker. They operate in the shadows because it gives them the freedom to make bold, strategic decisions without the constant noise of public opinion buzzing in their ears. They don't have to worry about pleasing anyone or facing a social media storm every time they make a move that's outside the norm. It's like having a secret superpower, while everyone else is stuck overthinking and second-guessing under the watchful eyes of the public. These women are quietly getting things done, moving the chess pieces where they need to be, and setting up for the next big play. In the shadows, they can focus on the substance, not the spectacle. They know that making a real impact often means going against the grain, and they don't have time for the endless explanations and justifications that come with public scrutiny. They'd rather spend their energy on the actual work than on managing perceptions. It's not that they're avoiding accountability. They just prefer to answer to their own high standards rather than to the fickle court of public opinion. While others are busy courting likes and shares, they're making decisions that might not be popular, but are necessary for long-term success. It's a level of autonomy that's as liberating as it is powerful, and it's exactly why they thrive in the shadows. Number 3, selective trust is their superpower. Trust is a rare commodity for Sigma females, and they treat it like gold. They don't let just anyone into their inner circle. If you're in, it's because you've proven yourself beyond a shadow of a doubt. Their circle is small, and that's exactly how they like it. They understand that the more people you let in, the more openings you create for drama, betrayal, and unnecessary complications. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being smart. Why leave the door wide open when you can lock it tight and only hand out keys to a select few who've earned it? This tight-knit approach keeps their world clean and uncluttered. There's no need for the exhausting social gymnastics of maintaining a wide network of acquaintances who might be more interested in gossip than genuine connection. Instead, they focus on building deep, meaningful relationships with the few they can truly count on. It's like having a VIP section in their life, exclusive, secure, and drama-free. They know that with fewer people around, there's less noise and more clarity. Every person in their circle serves a purpose, adding value rather than taking away from their peace of mind. This selective trust not only protects them but also ensures that their energy is spent on what truly matters, not wasted on managing the unpredictable whims of a larger crowd. They might seem guarded, but it's really just a well-honed sense of self-preservation, and it's why they operate so effectively in the shadows. Number 4, unusable, untouchable, unstoppable. Sigma females are a mystery that no one can solve, and that's exactly how they like it. They've mastered the art of being so self-sufficient that nobody can even think about using them. Try to manipulate a Sigma female, and you'll quickly realize you're playing a losing game. These women are so in tune with themselves that they don't need anyone else to validate their worth or steer their decisions. They're like the ultimate solo act, writing their own script and refusing to be cast in anyone else's drama. What makes them truly untouchable is their ability to see through the games people play. They don't fall for flattery, don't get swayed by charm, and definitely don't buy into anyone's ulterior motives. People might try to get close, thinking they can influence or control them, but Sigma females can sniff out manipulation from a mile away. They'll let you think you're getting somewhere, only to outmaneuver you with a move you never saw coming. It's not that they're cold, they're just incredibly discerning. They understand that being used by others is often the price of being too available, too open, or too eager to please. So they've perfected the art of being just enough of everything, just enough friendly, just enough distant, just enough mysterious to keep themselves out of anyone's grasp. In a world where everyone is trying to leverage something, Sigma females stand alone, unyielding and unplayable. They've built a life where they answer to no one but themselves, making them impossible to manipulate or control. If you think you've got them figured out, think again. They're always 3 steps ahead, leaving would-be manipulators with nothing but frustration and a sense of awe. Number 5, unblackmailable and unbreakable. Blackmailing a Sigma female is like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. Impossible and more than a little foolish. These women are untouchable because they don't leave anything behind for people to latch onto. They live by their own rules, so there's nothing in their lives that someone can twist and use against them. They're masters at keeping their private lives private, and they don't do anything they can't own up to. If there's a skeleton in their closet, they've already turned it into a coat rack. The beauty of this is that they're not hiding anything. They've simply designed their lives in a way that leaves no room for others to have leverage over them. They don't engage in the kind of messy situations that lead to blackmail in the first place. There's no scandal, no dirty secret, and no hidden vice that could be dragged into the light. And even if someone did manage to find something, a Sigma female would be the first to shrug it off. She knows that the power of blackmail lies in shame, and she's got nothing to be ashamed of. This unblackmailable nature makes them truly formidable. People who rely on manipulation find themselves frustrated because there's simply no angle that works. Sigma females are a closed book, with the chapters of their lives written in invisible ink. They know that the best way to stay in control is to make sure no one else ever holds the reins. By living authentically and without fear of exposure, they've made themselves immune to the usual traps and tricks that catch others off guard. They walk through life with a kind of quiet confidence, knowing that they can't be cornered, coerced, or controlled. It's not just strength, it's invincibility. Number 6, silent advocates for the voiceless. Sigma females have this incredible knack for giving a voice to the voiceless, but they do it in a way that's so understated you'd almost miss it if you weren't paying attention. They don't need to shout or stand on a soapbox to make a difference. They let their actions and choices speak volumes. While others are busy making noise, trying to be the loudest in the room, Sigma females are the ones quietly shifting the balance, making sure that those who are overlooked or unheard get the recognition they deserve. What makes this so powerful is that they do it without needing any credit. They aren't looking to be hailed as heroes or to receive a pat on the back. They're driven by a deeper sense of justice and empathy. They understand that sometimes the most important voices are the ones that aren't being heard, and they're willing to step up for them, often without anyone even realizing who's behind the change. They're like the wind that moves the leaves, subtle but undeniably effective. Their ability to operate in the shadows gives them the freedom to champion causes and support people without the distraction of ego. They can push for change in ways that others can't, because they're not bogged down by the need to be seen doing it. This gives them a unique kind of power, one that isn't tied to their own visibility, but to the impact they can create. When a Sigma female speaks up for someone, it's not about making herself look good, it's about making sure that the right thing gets done. And because they don't seek recognition, they're often able to get things done in ways that those in the spotlight never could. It's a quiet kind of heroism, one that's far more effective because it's driven by purpose, not praise. Number 7, they can be social chameleons. Sigma females have this uncanny ability to blend in wherever they go, like social chameleons who can adapt to any situation without losing their true selves. It's not about being fake or trying to fit in. It's about knowing how to navigate different environments with ease. Whether they're in a room full of power players or at a casual get-together, they can read the room, adjust their approach, and fit in seamlessly, all while staying authentically themselves. It's almost like they've hacked the social matrix, understanding the unspoken rules and using them to their advantage. This skill isn't just about survival, it's about strategy. Sigma females know that being able to move fluidly between different social circles gives them access to a broader range of perspectives and opportunities. They can slip into any situation, observe without drawing too much attention, and gather insights that others might miss. It's like having a superpower that lets them see the world from multiple angles, giving them a deeper understanding of how things work and where they can make their mark. And here's the kicker. They do all of this without ever compromising who they are. They might adjust their style to fit the setting, but their core values and principles remain rock solid. They're not shape-shifting to please others. They're simply navigating the world in a way that allows them to remain effective and true to themselves. It's a delicate balance of flexibility and integrity, and Sigma females have mastered it. So while others are busy trying to stand out, they're quietly blending in, gathering the intel they need, and positioning themselves for the next move. And when the time is right, they'll step out of the shadows and make an impact that no one saw coming. Number 8, genuine praise hits different. For Sigma females, compliments aren't just throwaway lines, they carry real weight. When someone genuinely acknowledges them, it's like striking gold. They're not fishing for praise or constantly seeking validation, so when they do get a compliment, it means something. It's not about boosting their ego, but about recognizing the substance behind their quiet confidence. These women aren't impressed by empty flattery or surface-level compliments. They can spot insincerity from a mile away and will brush off anything that feels forced or fake. But when a compliment is genuine, it resonates deeply. That's because it's rare to find someone who truly sees them for who they are beneath the surface. A Sigma female values authenticity, so when someone takes the time to recognize the effort, intelligence, or strength she brings to the table, it lands differently. It's like a nod from the universe that she's on the right path, doing her thing without needing to shout about it. What's more, because they operate in the shadows, the recognition they receive is often more meaningful. It's not just a casual comment tossed out to fill the silence. It's a well-earned acknowledgement of their hard work and the impact they make. Compliments aren't their fuel, but when they do come, they serve as a reminder that their quiet strength doesn't go unnoticed. For a Sigma female, a well-placed compliment isn't just nice to hear. It's a rare and valuable affirmation that what she's doing matters, even if she's the only one who really knows just how much. In a world that often values noise over nuance, Sigma females choose to operate in the shadows, where their influence is both profound and discreet. Their ability to navigate complex social landscapes without compromising their core values, maintain a tight-knit circle of trust, and remain unblackmailable speaks volumes about their strength and self-sufficiency. They give a voice to the voiceless with quiet determination, adapt to any social situation with ease, and appreciate genuine recognition in a way that underscores their authenticity. Ultimately, the smartest Sigma females don't just make their mark. They do so in ways that defy the conventional spotlight. They remind us that true power often lies not in the clamor for attention, but in the quiet confidence to let one's actions speak louder than words. In embracing the shadows, they create a space where their impact is felt deeply, even if it's not always seen, proving that sometimes the most extraordinary achievements happen away from the limelight. Ladies, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Sigma females and found it as intriguing as we did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to keep up with more content that uncovers the secrets of these remarkable individuals and much more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.